Aqua gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aquarius gang, my Aquarius soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please give us exactly what we need to know in regards to the love interest of my Aquarius gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. These messages are general, guys, okay? So that's the way tarot works. You keep an open mind. Tarot is fluid. Use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today, and then leave the rest for whoever else is here for. That's how that goes, guys, okay? Now, y'all know the drill. Go ahead and click that like button, okay? It's free. It's free. Only takes a sec, and it really helps us grow tremendously. It helps us find each other on this platform, our soul family, okay? Also, if you have not done so already, go ahead and click the subscribe button, make it official, become a part of our gang, a part of our team, okay? And you might want to click the notification bell as well, so you can be notified when I upload for this sign, which has been quite often lately. Would y'all not agree? Okay, now don't leave me hanging. I need to be answering my questions down below in these comments, or just say, hey girl, hey, something. Anywho, very interesting energy. This reading definitely feels like it's going in a different direction than what I'm used to, which is fine. Okay, change is all right. You know, even though I'm a fixed sign, we're gonna get it together. Okay. It appears there is a lot that this person has withheld from you and would like to continue to withhold from you. That doesn't mean that they don't want to engage, or that they don't want to fix things, or that they don't want to stay together, because I feel like the dynamics between each of you will be different. Some of you are completely disconnected. Some of you are slightly disconnected. Some of you are still engulfed, but, you know, teetering the line. So just place the story where it belongs. Same goes for you cross watchers, okay? First card out, we have a drama, okay? Then we also have surrendering, but that came out in the reverse, okay? So I feel like this is somebody who recognizes you as being extremely withdrawn, or someone who now believes that the two of you can never possibly get on the same page. It feels like things are coming to a head or to an impasse. I don't know if there's already been a disagreement or an argument, but I would just say to, you know, keep your ears and your eyes peeled, okay, for this person's entrance, because I feel like they're going to want to do something drastic, right? Something dramatic in order to get something out of you that they wouldn't give to you, if that makes sense. So I feel like they're trying to pull things from you that they themselves do not offer you, more notably emotions and or the feelings of caring, you know, having any sort of emotional attachment. That's something that this person needs to feel validated. It's also something that they desire to have to feel valuable, okay? Now, at the bottom of this deck, so we did have the Ace of Cups that came out in the reverse. I was like, yikes. And then we also had at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles, right? So I feel like this person would like to surrender and just like come out of this feeling of defeatment, right? They feel like you are defeating them, especially emotionally. They don't know how to deal with emotions. They never learned, right? This is a conflict for this person. They may be talking about you a lot to their friends, to their family, to anybody who will listen, their coworkers, trying to gauge, you know, what strategy they should use or how they can flip this Ace of Cups back into the reverse. I mean, back into the upright, because I feel like a lot of you were pouring into this person, nurturing this person, like overplaying your role, so to speak, like, really showing up and then going above and beyond. Okay, so if you're the divine feminine, you were showing up with that divine feminine energy plus some, right? If you're the divine masculine, you were showing up like that plus some, okay? Because the Ace of Cups signifies overflowing, okay? It's more than enough, okay? It's more than enough for a billion trillion people. And that's the way that you showed up, which did add a great deal of value to this person. But I feel like this person, there's a very weird energy that they have and or relationship that they have with emotions in general, with love more specifically. I feel like it's a catch-22 for this person, or a double-edged sword, because they do want the emotions. They do want attention. They want it, right? Like they want to sip from your cup. It feels good, but then it on the other hand has a great deal of uncomfortability there as well. Okay. So there may have been some hot and cold energy between you and this individual. At times they were receptive and were willing to receive, right, the resources that you were giving them, or the displays of emotions, right, words of affirmation. They were willing to receive that. But then on the other hand, it's like they would pull back if it began to get too deep. And I just told you how you were showing up. Deep is an understatement, right? So this person does not want you to know that you flipping this Ace of Cups into the reverse is hurting them a great deal. That it's actually creating a lot of hostility and chaos within their psyche. Okay, it's creating a lot of imbalance in their life. This could be them messing up at work, you know, missing something. I don't know. I'm hearing very specifically. Now, don't force shit to fit. For some of you, this person works with numbers for a living, but they're fucking up. They're not adding correctly. They're missing money. You know what I'm saying? They're fucking up money. Okay. That's just layman's terms, right? And that's just one example, but I feel like that is poignant for the collective. This is affecting them, not just on an emotional level. It's trickling down. It's like a domino effect. Okay, they still wish to remain withdrawn, but they don't want you to know that they have a desire, okay, to either fix things, reconcile, take accountability, whatever you want to call it, right? I feel like this person may try to instead approach you with the bullshit, right, with the drama, to have a clash, to have an argument, a disagreement, to get that transfer of energy, to get that ick off of them, you know, that ick called love, okay? Now, I did take a peek, right? They told me not to show it fully, but I did take a peek under that Ace of Pentacles because I felt the need to do that intuitively. And we then had the Three of Swords. So this is somebody who's trying to present themselves as if they have it all together. Ace of Pentacles is a very solid energy, okay? It is one that is thriving. It is one that is moving. It is one that is unbothered. There are no emotions here. It's very cold, detached, you know? It's about the money. It's about the numbers, right? But I feel like this is the energy that they're trying to convince themselves that they can make happen. But on the inside, hello, you can't really run from your feelings. You can't run from your karma. You can't run from shit that you've done, okay? You've created this. And I'm getting a great deal of confirmation that this is a runner. This is someone who runs. That's the Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like this is someone who also doesn't want you to know that they feel like this is the end. Okay, they want to come off as someone who is not only collected, cool, calm, totally fine. They also want to come off as if they know that they know that they know that they know that if they wanted you back, they could have you back. So this person is not accepting defeat, especially for those of you who have decided that you're done with this. If you've decided that you're going to move on, or you're just going to chill, if you decided that this is finished for you, right, that the bridge is burnt, they are not throwing in the towel, right? Like this is a very egoistic person. They don't know how to take no for an answer, and they're willing to rev up the drama and come with the foolery and the fuckery in order to feed that ego. Okay. Wow. So let's dig a little bit deeper here. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles there, this could be someone who feels like you owe them an apology for changing, for switching up. Okay, for you throwing in the towel. And I'm hearing this intuitively, like this surrendering card in the reverse is this person saying, well, we're not done, you know, we're gonna get on the same page, right? Like, or we're gonna have an argument, okay, or we're gonna go at it. I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. This is somebody who doesn't quite like the fact that you got to decide, or that you will get to decide how this ends, or that you pull out before they do, okay? That's very childish, but again, I feel like this is someone who doesn't know how to regulate their emotions. They don't really know how to tap in to be able to either communicate and or walk away gracefully. This is a very hostile individual. If they feel like they lost, or if they feel as though someone got the best of them. And especially when it comes to relationships more specifically, this is someone who values themselves. They prop themselves on a pedestal. So they get extremely offended if someone decides to leave them, break up with them, disconnect from them, or someone decides that they're good on them, right? Like, it's okay, we could just be friends type of thing. They don't like that. That is not something that they deal well with, okay? Now, continuing into the energy of what they don't want you to know, we have, I need to talk to you, but I'm afraid to reach out. You're afraid? You, the most confident person in this room right now, in this energy right now, you're afraid. They are, you guys. They really are. Because I feel as though this person is holding on to dear life to this, to a story that they're trying to tell themselves. Like, I'm okay, I'm good, I'm strong, right? Like, I'm gonna just focus on my work, I'm making money, like, I'll just, an ace is also a signifier of a new cycle or new beginning. So this might be somebody who's trying to replace you very quickly, however. That's just for some of you. But the majority of this energy is showing me that this person wants to really believe this, that they're okay, that they're strong, that they are solid, right? That this is not affecting them. And if they haven't already broken, they will. And that is terrifying for this person, you guys, it is. Because I feel as though this person may have been fine in the past with other connections, if those people decided that they didn't want to deal with them anymore. But I feel like for a great majority of you, this person has never experienced being broken up with, being left, not being chosen, right? Like, that's never been a thing for them. I never want to lose you again. You see this? I should have been more honest with you. You don't say. And then we have terrified. You can't make it up, you guys. Okay, this person is scared shitless. And I feel like this is where the irrational behavior is coming from in this drama card, okay? This is where the art of thinking and analyzing goes out the window. There is no rationale here whatsoever because they are scared. They are terrified. This is someone who is possibly now panicking, okay? Yet still holding on to a slight bit of hope that you're going to come in and extend an olive branch, or that they will have the ability to speak with you and maneuver. They told me don't use the word manipulate, but y'all know what it is. Maneuver the conversation just correctly, right? Strategically, so that at the end of that conversation, you're apologizing instead of them. Because then that will help save this egoistic tantrum. You are my person. And I feel like that energy not only terrifies this person, but it also pisses them off. Okay? This is probably someone who is kicking themselves for allowing you in emotionally or accepting your cup. Because I feel like this is a user, you guys. This is an opportunist. This is someone who does desire to take. They are a taker, not a giver, right? And they feel entitled to do that. That's how it's always been. It's a pattern. And I feel like their connections prior to now, they would be able to just sip from another person's cup. And then when things end, they're just fine. And for a great majority of you, it's really because they're the ones who ended. So now we have them sipping from your cup, which is one of the purest. Like, it's like cocaína, okay? It's some of the purest shit that they have ever sipped upon. It gets people addicted. Y'all already know what it is, right? We got a retrograde coming up. People be just digging themselves out of that grave, coming back, baby, trying to come back, get a hit. And this person is no different. But I feel like they are kicking themselves because I feel like once you sip from this cup of yours, once they sipped from this cup, they can't unsee it, they can't unfeel it, they can't unthink it. Look, You have my whole heart. God damn. Y'all just be out here turning these people out. And this also scares them shitless, because what are they to do now? This is also someone who likes extreme highs and lows in relationships. I feel like that somehow feeds their sense of self, right? So if they're still able to get someone back after really doing them dirty, or, you know, effing them over, betraying them, cheating on them, lying to them, whatever, and they're still able to pull that person back in, then that feeds this person's sense of self. It helps them in a way, right? Their toxic traumas, it feeds that. Because it's like, damn, I got you back after I did that. You still love me? Like, I'm the man. I'm that girl. And now we have them in a whole new world. Come on, Aladdin, a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. This motherfucker cannot sleep. They can't eat. They can't think. They're fucking up at work. They're fucking up at home. They're messing up other relationships. They mama not talking to them. Their best friend is on the outs with them. They can't get it together. Their heart is no longer, they're no longer able to compartmentalize things. Okay, you have the whole shit and you don't even want it. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. So they are pointing out, you guys, okay? Whether you're seeing someone new right now or not, walking away from this does solidify some form of abundance that you've been trying to call in. That doesn't mean that the two of you can't work. I'm saying what they're telling me. And what they're pointing out now is these two aces. Aces are the beginning. So whereas everything that I said about these cards is still true, we now have more, deeper, more depth. This can also be a signifier for someone coming in towards you new, or someone that you're currently already seeing. So this is the ultimate form of being out of control for this person. Because not only did you walk away, or not only did you decide how the dynamics were going to go from now, and for a lot of you, that is holding this person at a great distance, okay? Whereas in the past, they were in more control, right? Like they felt like they could pull the strings. They can pull somebody back in. They could push somebody away. If they want them again, then they can pull it back in again. That type of thing. They don't have that luxury with you. And then there's this added conflicting energy, conflict, okay, with this new person for some of you. Okay, so if you are currently dating someone new, there's something very stable about this person. There is something extremely secure about this individual. And I feel like this new person, when you meet them, or you already know this, they are extremely mature, right? And they have their shit together. It's almost like so easy. You don't even have to think about it. You don't have to tell them how to love you. You don't have to tell them what to do. You don't have to, you know, it's not these lectures. It's like it's like going from a toddler to like a full grown man, full grown woman. So they are in a bit of a dilemma now, aren't they? Because there's just no, how could y'all get on the same page? Once you have elevated, once you have upgraded, can you really go back down? Like to just, yeah, no. So they definitely have their work cut out for them, you guys, okay? I don't love them the way that I love you. Twin flames came out in the reverse, and then we have life partner. So this person does see you as the person of their dreams, their person, their husband, their wife. Like they view you as marriage material. Like you would have been perfect. You would have fit into their box. You see, this is the type of person who has a specific list that needs to be checked off when they are considering someone for connection or relationship. You ticked all of those boxes, but they were greedy. Okay, that you ticked all the boxes and they still didn't choose you. And you didn't wait around for them to choose you. You got the fuck out of Dodge. And didn't I say at the beginning of this reading that this person, or for some of you, your person has been trying to replace you fast. They need supply, they need somebody, they need that validation, they need sex, right? Like there's definitely either an addiction to people, an addiction to sex, an addiction to supply. There's some form of addiction here to where this person can't be by themselves even long enough to heal themselves. You see? And they're like, heal myself? What do you mean? I'm fine. I don't need to heal. You're a liar. You are a liar. You are hurting. They want to cry so bad. Fighting tears. Now, this twin flames in the reverse card does suggest one of two things. You may have dealt with this connection just for the sole purpose of thinking that this was a spiritual connection and that it could be worked out, right? Like relationships are sometimes work. And that you would get your just due or an investment. A return on your investment. And that never quite came, you just decided not to wait anymore. It is a false twin flame energy. That does mean that it was extremely magnetic. Okay, lots of chemistry. You may have had a lot of fun with this person. Lots of fun. Okay, excitement, adventure, great sex. If the two of you have experienced that, it had some really great times. Sometimes that were so intense, that were so magnetic, that really had you believing, okay, we're on this journey. This is why all the bullshit. You either got a download or this is your sign to tell you that this is not a twin flame, okay? Now, the other side of the coin for this is that this person has gone towards a karmic soulmate, moving like the speed of lightning, trying to run from their broken heart. Whether it is that their heart is broken because you have now moved on, and this is somebody who can invest way more than this past person could. They can't even compete with the new energy. They're running from that, okay? They don't want to look at it. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to think about it. So for some of you, this person can't focus, but they're still actively trying to force themselves not to think about it. And then you pop up in their dreams. It's like, I can't get away. I know I owe you an apology. Told you. Look. It's confusion for them. They are confused, you guys. They are. I feel like the ways in which you loved on this person, okay, the effects they got from sipping from your cup, that pure loyalty, that love, that, that passion, the fun, the mental stimulation. I could go on and on. I feel as though this person is not really used to people who have that much depth. They deal with shallow individuals, people who will just kind of like, bend at their will. People who probably like just look good or just have money or, they can get specific things, but you were like the whole package. You really exposed this person to a new world, right? The longer you stay away, the longer it takes you to spin the block. For some of you, that's the rest of this lifetime. Okay? They are confused because that doesn't happen to them. So this person is used to people running back to them, begging for their forgiveness, another chance, begging to be the side piece. I don't know. You know your person better than I do. And they're used to people doing that, even though they haven't done anything for that person except create chaos, wreak havoc, right? And that is like the ultimate high for this person's ego, but you're not giving them that. Look, we have release in the reverse. So is this person battling their habits, right? this habitual toxic energy. They're battling that along with now recognizing the feelings and or running from these feelings. The more you run, the faster they get mollywopped every morning when they wake up. It's like you're just always there. So let's see. Now, I'm really interested to see what these aces are about, okay? For some of you, this person doesn't have any problem trying to sabotage a new connection because we have drama here. What the hell? And then Ace of Cups in the reverse. So just be, move wisely, okay? Don't underestimate this person's ability to get into contact with you, to find out where you are, to find out what you're doing. Because they are coming off as if they're okay, as if they've moved on, as if they don't care. But again, this is all stuff that they don't want you to know because that does fuck up their plan, So if you are seeing someone, just keep your eyes peeled, move strategically and be cautious if you are still engaging with this person, okay? Like I said, everybody's dynamic is going to be different. For some of you, you didn't cut this person off entirely. You may have just friend zoned them. Like we're not going to work as a couple. And they may have agreed to that, to a friendship, just a friendship or a situationship. You may have also let this person know because you are transparent, you are honest, you don't believe in stringing people along. If you're dating multiple people, everybody knows that you're dating multiple people. You don't lie about shit like that. I'm just saying be careful, because if you tell this person that you are dating other people and that you and them are just friends and nothing more, that is what's revving up this irrationality. They're not going to show it on the outside, however. They're going to appear very cool, calm. And I feel like it will crush them. And because this person doesn't know how to regulate their emotions, heartbreak for this person means like revenge. It means like, gotta get you back. So we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, right? This is somebody who is possibly used to you letting them get away with stepping on your boundaries, putting a little pinky toe over there, tap dancing on that shit, throwing a whole block party. I don't know. I don't feel like you did that intentionally. I feel like you were trying to compromise. You were trying to make things work, and I feel as though this is someone who definitely deeply desires for that to go back. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So this is someone who is feeling stuck. They are feeling disappointment. They are feeling out of control. Okay. And I feel like it's hitting them in multiple areas in their life. They might be blaming you for that. We have the Empress in the reverse. It's run its course is what they're saying. Didn't I say in the beginning this might be a materialistic person? The Empress in the reverse does signify materialism. So I feel like this person, because of how they've handled themselves in this connection, I feel like there are multiple blocks that they're now experiencing. And it's like coming from every direction, right? Isn't this a compass? Yeah, it's coming from every direction. This bad luck, these lessons. This person feels like this is vicious energy. They may even feel like you are a demon. What? Yeah, that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is this person feeling like you may have, I won't go as far as saying that they think that you put a spell on them or anything, but you may have told this person like, my ancestors don't play about me. And this is not necessarily a spiritual person. So when you talk like that, they view it as like magic. You're a witch. You are evil, right? Like you have other forces working against this connection. It's something to that effect. Only take that if it resonates. That was very specific, but it's pointing to this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and it's signifying that this person feels like you are the force, or whoever you're working with, your ancestors, you say? You're the force and reasoning as to why they feel overwhelmed. They feel like they're losing this battle. They feel stuck. They feel disappointed. They don't know, you know, how to get this going again. And it's smothering them. This energy is smothering them. There's also creative blocks here as well, which I feel like that's where it's affecting their money. That's where it's affecting their finances, their job, whatever they do for a living. They've been having some fierce Tower moments. We have the Tower as well as the High Priestess in the reverse. Damn. So let's go on over to the extended. I'm going to tie this up with a cute little bow for you. It's here for a reason. Okay. Definitely want to know what this person's hopes and fears of the future of this connection are. Let's see what karma this person is looking to face. Okay. Because we do have the Tower here along with that High Priestess in the reverse. This is karma that they do not see coming. And the Wheel of Fortune also signifies karma. Okay. It's a karmic card. Then I want to know, what are the chances of transformation in this individual in the near future? Is this Tower, this karmic cycle, leading to transformative and or an awakening, right? I also want to know what their purest intentions are for you, according to the divine, not according to them. Okay, that's going to allow for you to prepare yourself, okay, and also be one step ahead of this, okay, so that you can make the best decisions for yourself. And then we're going to take a look at their next steps, so you can also prepare yourself for that. And then we'll look at the potential outcome, whether you decide to go in the opposite direction or re-engage with this. I'm going to look at both. There's no judgment, you guys, okay? And I also want to know, why did this happen? Right? Why did this have to happen? This will signify your lesson, and it also let us know how closer you are to this newer connection, these aces, right? Even though this person is trying to block it, learning the lesson is going to signify that you are either already there or very, very close, okay? And then we're gonna get right into new love. I wanna know who's coming towards you, right? Like, only the good, only the new. What is this person like? What's the sexiest thing or sexiest quality about this individual? It's gonna let you know exactly who I'm talking about, just in case you have multiple people. It'll let you know who to invest in and who to focus on. I also wanna know, what is a sign or synchronicity that spirit can give you or will give you to signify which person you are to invest in. So I'm going to double check that one for you. Okay. I want to make sure you're safe. I'm looking out for the cookout, period. I also want to know what a life with this new energy would be like. If you do invest in this, what will a life with that person be like? Do they change? Is this their representative? Are you safe? And then we'll get the potential for things to go all the way into union, as well as any blockages or obstacles that could affect the momentum or outcome of things going into union. Lastly, we will get your advice from the divine and your spirit guides in reference to how they suggest you speed up momentum towards your own happiness, your own fulfillment, whatever that recipe looks like for you. How do they suggest you get there in the least amount of time? And then we will lastly, I did say lastly, I can't forget this. We will have an Ask the Universe reading where I will give you the floor to ask a couple of questions, but I will have more instructions for that over in the extended. Okay. So please click that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box, and I'm going to see y'all over there.